Welcome back, this is Emmy, and today I'm sharing my favorite ways to warm up for painting with watercolors. Sometimes you need to warm up to feel comfortable with the brush, and sometimes you just don't know what to paint. For me, just the act of putting paint on the paper makes me feel inspired to paint other things. One of my favorite things to paint are stripes because they can teach you brush control. They can also teach you about your style preferences. Like, do you like wonky stripes or do you like perfect ones? Do you prefer painting in sketched out striped areas or do you like freehand? I also like to paint stripes to play with color schemes. Stripes are one of my favorite things to paint for backgrounds, so these pages will come in handy later. Be sure to subscribe so that you can see a video where I show how I use these pages. Backgrounds are another way that I like to warm up. There's something very satisfying about painting a large area of paper. Of course, it takes forever to dry. When you peel the tape away, it's ready to be painted on. Painting swatches are another great way to warm up. I'm painting with different hues of red, but sometimes accidental color schemes occur. You can also paint swatches in fun shapes to add variety, or they can just be blobs, which would be fun to add to later on. Mixing colors is also a fun way to warm up. Sometimes you can discover the best mixes. I love mixing colors that seem like they would be ugly together. One of my favorite examples is phthalo green and magenta. Color theory says that it should make brown because green and red is brown, but it makes the prettiest purple or gray depending on how much of each color you use. Triads are another really fun way to experiment with color. For my first one, I'm using a traditional CMY color palette of cool colors. It creates really bright colors. For my second triad, I used earthy colors. I just love how these different color combos feel. Mark making is also fun. I love seeing the fun shapes made by different paintbrushes. Try different sizes and shapes to discover new ways to make marks. I also love painting my go-to subject, typically flowers or food. Here I'm painting with my least favorite color, orange. You can choose your least favorite color or subject for warming up. I really don't like painting with orange, so I painted fruit, which I do love, and I surrounded it by diluted phthalo green, which I used to hate. It's a great way to discover colors that you didn't really know that you needed in your life. It's also a great way to use those paints that still look brand new in your palette. You know, the ones that are just gathering dust. Filling a page with blobs is also fun. Let it dry and go back with a pen to draw over it. Making sense of blobs makes your brain work in a different way. I'm using my blobs to create an underwater scene. Is it perfect? No, but it was really fun to make. It might inspire a painting down the line. You never know. I hope you enjoyed watching these fun ideas for warming up. Be sure to like and subscribe.